So as we know, the Slap Battles Halloween update has been out for about a week and a half now, and it's going to be ending in a few days. So in this video, I'm going to be ranking everything that was in the Slap Battles Halloween update. Also, this video is not intended to spread any hate towards developers. This is just to see what they did good on in this update and things they could have improved. And this is all simply just my opinion. You're free to have your own opinions, just don't get mad at me or anyone else for having different opinions. And also, I will not be ranking anything that was a part of previous updates, such as Necromancer or Rattlebones. And before we start, I also have made a Discord server, so if you guys are interested in joining that, I'll leave the link in the description. Anyways, enough yapping, let's get started with this video. So the first thing we're going to be ranking is the Poltergeist Glove, as this is probably the biggest part of this update. Now, the Poltergeist Glove is actually very overpowered. In fact, it might be a little bit too overpowered. Basically, when you press E, you basically are able to spawn in an item which launches at a player. That's not the OP part though. The very OP part is that basically when you're in Poltergeist, you can do this kind of like slam attack, which basically makes it so you can make a player go in a random direction and they have no control of where they're going. Now, the really annoying thing about this is that people tend to spam this, because as you can see, the cooldown is actually not that long. So I've experienced many times in servers where people will just be spamming this, and it's just very hard to actually move around without getting spammed with Poltergeist every 5 seconds. So I would say that this glove is good. It does have a unique animation in the lobby, which is very cool. It's a very unique glove, however, it's a bit too overpowered, and I do think they need to balance this out. It's just a very annoying glove to deal with. So for that, I'm going to put this in B tier. Next, I'm going to be ranking the map. So obviously, we just have the regular lobby from last year. However, they actually revamped the Halloween map from last year and made it a bit different. As we can see, there is now the Castle Island. So this got Halloween texture. It looks really cool. We have like a skeleton, you have a ghost, a scarecrow, and yeah, the whole Castle Island looks really cool. The Cube of Death is also now orange, which is really cool, and also the plates. As you can see, the plate is orange, which is cool, and the Cube of Death with the text is also orange. And I think we can all agree that the Halloween update makes the map look really cool. So for that, I'm going to put the map in S tier. There's not really any complaints I have about it. The next thing we're going to be ranking is the Halloween game mode, as this was also a very important thing in this update. So as you can see, there's this island, and you have to get onto this island in order to access this game mode. Getting to this island and getting into the game mode is very tedious. You can only get in here once every 10 minutes. And also, there's only 3 players allowed, so if there's multiple people trying to get on this island, it's going to be very tricky for you to get on here. Anyways, onto the actual game mode. It's pretty basic. You just have to fight 9 waves of zombies, and then the 10th wave is just a boss fight. You have a house where there's like, gloves you can use, which you can, unlock by getting points, by killing and slapping zombies. It's pretty basic. It's also pretty fun. However, it has a lot of glitches. Well, it did. It got fixed. However, it had a lot of glitches. It's also very easy to do. I literally got it on my first try, not even to flex or anything. That just goes to show how easy this event really was, so it wasn't really like something that would take a while, which, yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice it didn't take a while, but I do feel like a more lengthy update would have made this better. That way, we would have spent more of the Halloween update actually trying to get the new glove. I feel like that would have been a more enjoyable experience. However, I am glad this wasn't like the Snowball Smash event, which was just very annoying to get, very tedious, took hours upon hours to get, and yeah, that event was just very annoying. So, I do think this update was a bit rushed towards the end. However, I do think the game mode definitely has a very fun aspect to it. For this, I'm going to have to put the game mode in B tier. And the next thing we are ranking is the Jax Crate. Now, I'm going to try to be unbiased as possible, because for me, I spent 11,000 Robux pretty much, and I didn't really get any good effects. I just got Crimson Splash, Abyss, and all the other rares and uncommons. So I didn't really get anything good in this crate, so I mean, that's kind of unfortunate. However, that's not really fair, because that doesn't really have anything to do with the crate itself. It costs 200 null shards, which that's kind of annoying. It's really expensive, especially it's really hard to get shards legit without just buying them. And I'll say for the effects, I'd say they're decent. I mean, it's nothing outstanding. None of these effects are really amazing. I will say that Abyss is very good for an epic effect, so yeah, I'm very glad I got that. The legendaries and the mythicals, I mean, they're cool. I mean, they're obviously high tier, so they're gonna be, you know, really cool, but in my opinion, I mean, I guess they're alright. I wouldn't say they're anything outstanding or crazy, like Portal or Energize. Those effects are really cool, but mythical effect for the Halloween update, I'd say it's alright. I wouldn't say it's anything crazy. But yeah, trying to be as unbiased as possible, I'm going to put the crate in B tier. It has some cool effects, it's kind of expensive, and I mean, it's all luck based, so there's not really a solid ranking everyone can give this crate. Now I'm going to be ranking the length of this update. Now, I wouldn't normally rank the length of this update because they've all been 1 month long, but this update was only 2 weeks, and while a lot of people really didn't like this, Tencel did make this Discord message post basically explaining why you can pause to read if you want to. But yeah, I do see why he did this. However, I feel like the game kind of just performed the same as it did every year. I don't really see the point as to why this was really necessary. And he also said he's probably going to do this for the Christmas update as well. However, maybe he'll learn this year that it didn't really make a difference. Because in my opinion, I didn't really see any difference. I mean, the game still kind of just got around 10,000 players, you know, during certain times when the update had been out for a while. So yeah, I don't know if I really saw the point in the length of the update being shorter. I'm just going to put this in D tier. I mean, I wouldn't put it in F tier because there was some reason behind this, but personally, I just think this was pretty pointless. I don't really see a point why they did this. And finally, I asked you guys to give your ranking on the Halloween update, and a lot of you guys said it was good or okay, which, yeah, that's my overall rating too. So my overall rating of this entire Halloween update, I'll put it in a solid B tier. I would say this update was pretty good. It introduced a lot of new things, such as the new game mode and the map. It got revamped, and the new glove. I would say all that was pretty cool. I'll just say that this update, I feel like it was a bit rushed towards the end. That's my only complaint, really. The crate is, I mean, it's all luck based, so I don't know if I can really say anything super good about that other than the effects being cool. It's also expensive. The glove, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but it just gets super annoying after a while. People targeting you with that, like, ability. It's just super annoying. So, yeah, I'd say this update was good. They definitely experimented with a lot of things. I'd say there were definitely some things they could have done better. But that's how it is with every update. There's things they could have done better with every update. But, yeah, this is my tier list of the Halloween update. But do you guys agree with this or disagree? Of course, with a respectful manner, leave your opinions and comments down below. Anyways, that is it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.